G'day and welcome to another live stream. Ashley, boom, welcome to another live stream. I'm running a bit late this morning. I kind of slept in. It's a very cold and wet and wintry morning here in Perth. I'm not sure what it's like over in your way, Ashley, but there's a lot of rain around Australia at the moment in the middle of our winter and a bit chilly. I have got short sleeves on, but I have got the heater on as well. So trying to do its best with a little bit of solar power that it's getting from the sun. Behind the clouds, not a lot, but, we do what we can with what we got. So in today's stream, I did very quickly, and why I was running another minute or two late, was to find the information required to start a Christmas carol, at least the bare bones of it. So I've dug up a couple of things if we want to have a look at it. So let's see what we can get over here. It's going to be a bright white screen, but that's okay. We can live with that. All right, so pdinfo.com is a public domain information project. You can check that one out, and they have lists of all the public domain music. And so this is the best known public domain Christmas songs. So you need to just triple check from a couple of websites would be the best way to go. And you can produce these and then publish away as what is known as traditional songs. So there's lots and lots and lots of different Christmas carols here. I'm not sure if any are sort of jumping out at me. There is a longer list of all the sites. I think it's one of the DistroKid's competitors' sites actually has got a full list as well. But I want sort of a I don't know what sort of song we should start with. Let's see. Sunny skies for you here in Melbourne. Actually, we've got sunny skies for the next couple of days, so the weekend should be pretty sunny. So going out with a friend for coffee in the park on Sunday, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm thinking Joy to the World. That's one that people like to sing along with. That's what I'm sort of aiming for because I'm looking at doing the accompaniment. First Noel, Angels on High. Yep. It Came Upon a Midnight Clear is another one I know. Oh Holy Night, A Little Town of Bethlehem, Once in Old David City. I remember singing that when I was 5 years old. You know the old nativities at school? We used to sing them. Oh dear. So some of them I don't know, which is interesting. But We Three Kings, While Shepherds Watched. Let's just pick one. I reckon, let's see if I've got the music. Because I do have a whole range of music. I do have it. That's wonderful. So that will make life a little bit easier. I won't put it on the screen because, as I say, while the music is public domain, the arrangement I'm looking at is not. So you've got to be careful. So this is printed sheet music that has been arranged by someone else, but the melody itself is not public domain. So it's a little bit tricky. So I won't show this on the screen, but I will be able to put it in. So let's just see how we go in starting something. And I just remembered what else we need in our template here is just some general percussion. So I think after, I can't remember where it goes in a traditional orchestral template, but that's okay. We'll just put it here and we'll add a track, an instrument and contact 7 because we want just general percussion. So to match the other orchestral instruments, okay, so these are sticks and castanets and all that sort of thing. Metals, melodic. I'm thinking glockenspiel, xylophone, that sort of thing. Glass marimba, tubular bells. Celeste. There we go. Let's add a Celeste for now, and we'll think about maybe adding some other instruments as well of that sort of ilk. So we've got some sort of glockenspiel, xylophone sort of sounds. I think that'll be nice. Ashley made a Christmas song a long time ago. It's the only non-metal song. Wonder how a metal Christmas song would go. Loudly, I'm thinking. Interesting. Let's hear how this Celeste sounds. Again, this is something I haven't invested a lot of time in, is exploring my libraries, and that's why I'm doing these streams, so you and I can explore these libraries together. That sounds lovely. Or do we want a glockenspiel? Glockenspiel is more of a sound I want, I think. I've got it in my head what I want. Otherwise, it might be a glass marimba. Who doesn't like a glass marimba? Okay, it's right up here. No, maybe it's a glass marimba. Let's try different things. If we're going to do Joy to the World. And I'm thinking now, that's more of what I'm after. I'm thinking maybe all marimba. Glass marimba or marimba, because marimba's got a more of a woody sound. Maybe we'll go with that, glass marimba. And I'm thinking that we need to add in. You got building works near you. Oh, that's no good. Bit disturbing when you've got building works and that sort of thing going on, happening around you. Now, if I have a glass marimba, but the other thing I was thinking of is on occasion, and I kind of thought this might happen, is let's get the rest of the orchestra in. Some piccolo, full ensemble chords. I'm thinking I might just want flutes. Flute true legato. Let's see how we go with that, perhaps. do like a good flute as a flautist myself. Not a very good one, but as a flautist myself. That is absolutely superb. That is just gorgeous. Turn my volume up over here so I can hear it a little bit louder. There we go. Almost played another song, which is copyrighted, so I won't go there. All right, so I'm thinking flute, and I do love a good flute. Would I need oboes and other things? Well, it depends on the actual piece, doesn't it? Let's go with that, and let's put the flutes, they're above there, and the glass member can go there, and we'll have to make this, I don't know. I don't know what colours I'll have to have it. Maybe we'll go back to the green and the red again. Go red for that one. I'll go green for that one. And it'll be completely out of whack. But that's okay. We'll be able to see them. It's fine. Actually, we should make that green and that yellow, shouldn't we? Yeah. So we can do that. Why not? The pink guitar in the middle with the orange pie box. It's a mess, but it's a colourful mess. Why not? At least I can see it good. See it good? See it? Okay. Yes, it's coffee time. I have my coffee here. And I kind of need it. This morning, as I said before, I did sleep in. Okay, Yoda. You can just go in there. All right. So, right. Let's start writing in this music that I have on the other screen that you can't see, and that's okay. Now let's pick it as okay. So it's 2/4 timing. Da, da, da. 2, 3. Now you can't hear the metronome, but I can, so I'll just listen to it. That's a bit fast. Let's go back to the beginning. A little bit slower. 106 maybe. Still a bit fast. Let's try 100. There we go. And I'm thinking what are they called? Drums in an orchestra. Oh, that's so sad. My brain doesn't work first thing in the mornings. Does it ever? I hear you say. Good question. I know what I mean. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Isn't it good when you have an idea in your head and you're trying to get it down? So what I'm thinking is I might put in a straight piano just to get the melody, I think, at the top. So I'll add a track, and one of my favourite pianos, simple one. Well, I've got several. Got a free piano. It was free for a while, Creative Toolbox piano, which is pretty cool. Piano Colours is nice. Foundations piano, but Emotional piano is really, really nice. And they've got some different sounding pianos, but the straight emotional piano I think is the main one. Yeah, that's just a nice sounding piano. And we might leave that in for some. We might not. Let's turn that up a bit. Okay, and that sounds really nice. Let's have that as piano. So we can start putting this in. That's a little bit high for this early in the morning. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. It's a little bit high, but that's okay. It's middle C to upper C, and I think that's as high as it goes. Just looking at the music, because if I want it to be a sing-along sort of thing, you don't want it too high. And look, I can always transpose it down a little bit. Let me see. If we, what's key B? B, A. I need my circle of fifths again, because I can never remember it. A major's got 3 sharps. D is higher, we want lower. G too low. Is an F sharp. The Lord is come. I think G major might be better. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. That suits my voice better. So I'm going to go with that one. And there's 4 bars intro, and we'll start a couple of bars in. And we'll go from there. So what I might do is I might add an arranger track just so I can see what I'm doing where. Let's put that up the top, because that is always easier and always better when it's a completely different colour. And we might make it a light pink or something, because pink and purple are one of my favourite colours. Make a light purple perhaps. Light purple. There we go. A bit more subtle. Think of it as different coloured tinsel on a Christmas tree if you choose to. You don't have to. All right. So, yeah, you're on coffee number 2. Yeah, I'm only on coffee number 1. It's a big coffee, so it probably counts as 2, but that's all right. And G major, yeah, I think I might go with G major. It's a little bit lower for my voice, which suits it better. I can sing high, but I've really got to warm up for that. And it's a bit straining after a while. I'm not a soprano. I'm definitely a mezzo-soprano or an alto. I've sung alto all my life, so I think that's the way to go. All right, let's draw in this and set it out. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4 bar intro, and this may change. 2, 3, 4, and that's going to be our intro. And I do like using this just to keep an eye on what we're doing. And then it's pretty much a repeated chorus sort of thing. It's not it's basically 3 choruses, so it's not that hard. And the outro is just the last bar, so it is very simple, but then we can make it our own arrangement if we choose to, and add something else and make it a little bit more exciting. And I think that's the cool part about this, is that while this was written by composers of the past, I don't want to say we can butcher it in any way, but we can certainly have some fun with it. And I think that's why I've sort of been looking forward to this project for a while. It's like, takes me back to my childhood and family Christmases together, and always the night, Christmas Eve was always my mother and I setting the table for Christmas Day the next day, because it was always too hot to do anything during the day. So we'd do it in the cool of the evening, and we'd set all the decorations out on the Christmas table for lunch or dinner the next day. And we would sing along to the Christmas carols that were played on TV from the Maya Christmas Bowl in Melbourne, I think it is, in your hometown, Ashley. So it was usually a delayed telecast, I think, of the Christmas carols, the carols by candlelight. So that was always our tradition. So there you go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bars, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So it's basically 20 bars of wash, rinse and repeat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that is chorus type stuff thingy. It's sort of the verse and chorus all together. So a lot of these originate sort of from hymns. So it's one of those things where a lot of them were and still are sung in a lot of churches for church Christmas services and that sort of thing. So there you go. So let's click on that and let's make that the red colour. There you go. So that's bright, isn't it? But that's cool. So there we go. We're still in the Christmas colours. Actually, we might dial that one down just a little bit. It's a little bit bright. Make that one. There we go. Not so in your face. Okay, so let's go back to the piano. Let's highlight that as a loop. Let's only loop. Where's the end gone? I made the end all the way over there. That was really silly of me. It's not that long a song. Okay, let's do it this way. Here we go. That's better. I'll have a little bit at the end. Okie dokie. There we go. So let's start here then. And we'll have the metronome on and 2 bars counting. That's great. Let's do that. And let's see how we go. The My Music Bowl, you've worked there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've never been. It looks an amazing place. Looks a really amazing place. So I've never sung there. That was always one of my goals, was to sing at the My Music Bowl, and still the Sydney Opera House. I've never sung there. So they are still on my bucket list. I might get back into live performing one day. We'll see what happens. But I've sung at the Adelaide Festival Theatre. That's pretty cool. And, of course, the Perth Concert Hall. Lots and lots and lots. So, yes, I've just been reminded to turn my phone down so it doesn't interrupt, just in case. It shouldn't, but you never know. There we go. Let's put you over there so you do not disturb me. Excellent. Let's focus on this now, and we'll try and get... so I'm going to try and transpose this on the spot. I haven't done this for a while. Read music and play it in a different key. If you thought my piano skills were bad in the past, well, hold on, it's going to be a bumpy ride. Look, I'll just do it, and I'll do my best, and we'll see how it goes, hey? Let's just give it a try. Actually, I'll save it first, because we have made changes to what will become another template. I'm excited about having all these templates. It will make life a lot easier to just save it as a template later on. And oh, by the way, you can do File, Save As, and then you can do it as, no, where is it? But there it is, Save as Template. And then this comes up, so you can save the whole project or whatever, and just go with stuff with things. I've never done it before, so I've got all these projects I need to save to templates. So there is a way to save it as a template, and that will be extremely handy for the future. All right, so let's record this. Let's do a bit of a play. I might start from the chorus perhaps. And we're just on the straight piano just to get the information in. And we're going F sharp, isn't it, for G major. That wasn't played very well, was it? I'll pretty much play it by, will I play it by ear or will I play it by, hang on, let's see if I can. Can't do that, can I? That's a bit of a pain. Okay. All right. We'll just have to go with that, and I'll have to guess it. We can do that. That's okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's do this. Now, the one thing is that in my head there, I was counting 4/4 rather than 2/4. So 2 bars intro is 1, 2, 3, 4, as in 1, 2, 2, 2. Let's try that again, shall we? 1, 2, 2, 2. And I've stuffed it up already, but we've got the bare bones of it. Ah, dear. Let's fix it up as we go. Otherwise, I'm just not going to do it well at all. I'm in G major, which is handy. And that should work. So if we highlight all of that, and I'm thinking we could do it in 8ths maybe, and quantize it, and let's listen to it. No, that doesn't work. It's 8th triplets. Maybe. Some of it is. Some of it isn't. See, some of it is and some of it isn't. So let's not do that. Let's do bits at a time, if need be, I think. Wow, I really struck that key hard, didn't I? Oh, dear. So. That's just repeated there. And that's actually a bit late. That needs to go. No, let's go back. It's not. Don't do 8th triplets. Do 16ths. Probably be better. No. Yep, 16ths. So I am looking at the music for this, so it needs to be there. Nope, it needs to be there. I was really ahead of the beat, wasn't I? So that's a quaver there, or a quarter note for those playing in other countries. UK, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, I think we call them quavers, crotchets, minimums, semibreves, the musical notes. In the US, it's quarter notes, eighth notes, whole notes, half notes. These are quarter notes, they're quavers. So let's listen to this bit. That, that is right. There. Okay. So why? Oh, no, not 16th triplets, straight 16ths. That's why. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So, and the next bit is the same as that bit and goes from there. So let's go from the start and hear if that's right, because once we've got it right, that's pretty much it for the song, because it just repeats itself. So we're almost done here. And heaven and nature sing. So that's the next bit that needs to go in. And what I might do is I might do the step recording from there, just so it's a little bit easier. Oh no, I can program it in. Play it in. Let's, and again, I am following the music over here just to double check that it is all correct. Or the other way I can do it is come out of there and do that, but I want to see, yeah, that's what I want. No. Ah, it doesn't have the actual written notes. Thought it would. Oh, hang on. Yep, editor. Go to here. Score editor. There we go. So we can go to the actual notes here. And you can actually see what's played. And wow, it's my playing is triplets apparently. So that's not good. Because I think I had it quantized on triplets before. Oh, that's hilarious. That's funny. Well, there you go. Let's go key editor. Let's not worry about that for now. Let's just look at this because I think that'll be easier. Ah, dearie, dearie me. Things we do. So let's have a look, see then. How's everyone going in the chat? Yeah, I like it. Job done. Well, not quite yet. We're almost there. Whoops, wrong button. Yeah, it is slightly off the grid, that's why. Actually, it is a lot off the grid. So we actually want to... I want it straight. Da, 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 da. So if we do that, that will be better. It will be. It's also, I think a lot of people like the traditional songs sung the traditional way, and you don't want to. If you're going to stray from what the song originally, how the song originally was intended, then I think stray completely away. Like, just let it be a hint of the original song, or to really sort of pay homage to the original composers in how the song was meant to be. Just make it your own. So add the embellishments, the touches, the arrangement to make it different to anyone else's, but still sound traditional. So I think that's important. That's wrong. That's better. Yeah, I did that all in triplets before, like a silly goose. That's okay. That's all okay. At least we can fix it up, and then we just copy it across. So that should all work, I think. Let's have a listen to it all now. Okay. And this is where we want we're at to. That's all I have to put in. So I can do that. I can do that. Yes, we can do that. So let's do that from there, and let's do that. Is there a leading note into that? There is, but we'll put it in afterwards. Starts on the B. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So let's glue all that together. Okay, and then let's fix it up because that was a bit of a disaster, but that's okay. Let's play it all and find out where we're at. We got there in the end. there's a bit of a thingy here. So these should be all straight notes. And if we quantize this to eighths, it should work. Da, 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 da. Where are we going from? From there. Let's see if we can quantize that to 16ths, 8ths. Let's see. No. What? There we go. No. Redo glue. Redo glue. There we go. Sometimes quantize is your friend. Sometimes it's not. So, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's what I thought. They're straight notes. I'm coming too late. Came in early before and now I'm coming in too late. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Is that right? Yep, that should be right. Yep. And then that goes there, and then that goes there. And then da 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 da. Okay. Let's listen to that so far. Yes, thank you, Ashley. It hasn't been butchered too much. Too much. I like that. Let's do this. What am I doing? Over here. Dun, 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 dun. That's wrong there. Why is that all out there? That should be on the notes there. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's better. Let's go from there. You can use your arrow keys on here too, which is really cool, which is nice. Right. They are the right notes. There we go. That's a good start. Just need to line it up because they're not actually triplets at all. Da, 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 the straight notes. Maybe there. Let's play it. Let's play it from the start. It's always good to hear it in context sometimes. So from about here, I completely stuffed it up. Da, 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 da. Right. Maybe that. I could look at the music. That'd probably be better. That might help. That might help. I hope I'm not butchering it too much. That's right. Da, 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 da. There we go. That's what I'm doing wrong. Tired note. Da, 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 da. Yep, no, that's right. Da, da. Is that right? No, it's not right. So it's a dotted quaver, which is there. Da, 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 da. Da, da. Oops. Just want that, those two notes to go over. And that to go there. That's better. There we go. That's got it. See, I've got the music here for a reason. Should have just looked at that at the start. Oh, well. Yes, I can read music. I'm just not very good at transposing it while I'm transposing keys in my head and putting it all into here at the same time and playing it and breathe and take a sip of my coffee. Oh, that's good coffee. And it stays hot in that mug for hours, which is awesome. Okay, let's play this now and it should be right. There we go. Now we'll also put in a chord track. That's the other thing that would be good as well. And I do have chords here in the sheet music, which is lovely, but I'll have to transpose those as well. So, that's okay. Let's put that, add a track. Actually, we'll duplicate the piano. So we've got, and we'll just delete that. So we've got the chord track can play with into that piano. So if we use that's the duplicated one. So that's piano. Let's call that piano melody, and call this one, and we'll colour it the green. So we've got red and green again. Why not? And this one is the piano chords, and that way we can put the chord track to play through there. Okay, so let's have a look at drawing in, or we don't have to draw in, but we can just put the chords in, can't we? There's the chord pads. There we go. And if we put it into, no, we don't need that, do we? We can, that's not right. That's not right. I always get this wrong. Load chord pads preset. So what we want is, here we go. Load chords, chord pads preset, and we're going to major scale of G. And there we go. So we've got that. So the save. Ashley, my friend, you are a lifesaver sometimes. Yes, save. We've done a bit of work now. We don't want to let it go. And I'm not singing that because that is copyrighted. I believe Pete Johns was doing a video today or around about now about copyright songs. You might want to check him out too about all of this. It's very interesting because we want to protect those who write songs, which is us as well. So, you know, it's good for everyone to, you know, sort of be respectful of others and not copy other people's work. And if we do, and we're doing covers and things or doing renditions of traditional music, then, you know, be respectful in that space too. I think it's very important. All right, so let's just throw the chords in here willy-nilly all over the place, shall we? No, let's not do that. So again, I'm transposing this. So that will be a G chord. And then what is it? So I'm transposing from C down to G. C, B, A, G. 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. So it's a fourth. So I'm doing an F chord would then be a, I don't know what. Let's have a look. Think, Keeonra. Think your brain will work someday. That should be C, I think. In there. I'm doing the intro. That's silly. Let's do the main part. Let's not worry about the intro yet. We'll do that afterwards. So the F chord is actually there, which is a C. And then we've got let's see. It's another chord there, which is C over G. So I need a C over G. Oh, excuse me. But it's not a C over G because I've got to transpose it, you goose. It'd be a G over C. Is that right? Is that right? So if I've got a G, so I'm transposing this from C major to G major. So C, D, E, F, G. So it's upper it's up a fifth or down a fourth, isn't it? C, D, C, B, A, G. Let's go down a fourth. So I am counting with my fingers. C, C, B, A, G. So a C, okay, so a C is a G, an F is a C, F, E, D, C. A C is a G, and a G, F, E, D. No, it's G over D. No. G is all right. G, F, E, D. Yes, it's over D. That sounds better. Here we go. I didn't think that was quite right. And then we've got so in the music, a C is actually a G. Is that right? There. No, that goes there, and the D goes there. Let's hear if this sounds anything half decent. Yay! Look at me transpose on the fly. We'll get there. It's been a long time since I've had to do this. My brain's working overtime at the moment. But it's good. Good practice. Good exercise for my brain. Do some work for a change. Let's see. So we've got the first bit. So C. I just look here and just count down. It'll be easier, and I don't have to use my fingers. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on the next bar, so bar 11 on this one, and we're going F, transposing that down, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a C. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got 2, and there. Same pattern again. 2 bars, and then 2 bars, and then that. There. And then that there. And there. And G. And we're almost there. No, that's wrong. Get rid of that one. 1, 2, D. And that's a G. Okay. All right. There we go. Transposing on the fly. I think we've got it. It's just all counting and numbers. Once you get into music theory, it's not that difficult. Okay, I have done it music theory and music for 50 years. It's been a while, so that's okay. Let's listen. There we go. We can change that around accordingly, but at least we've got the bare bones of a song. Huzzah! Huzzah! Look at that. It's beginning to sound a lot like Christmas. And if we add some sleigh bells in, we're almost done, really. Really. Yes, we need to be kind to our brains. Our brains look after us most of the time. But yes, coffee is good right now. All right, so we've got Joy to the World. Isn't that wonderful? But we've only got it once. And what the tradition of these songs is to basically, as I said before, rinse and repeat. So let's put that there. We'll work on the intro later. The outro will just be holding on to that last bar. But we can basically copy that across and do all sorts of arranging now. We are into the second hour of this stream. It's a great start for this song. So we'll see how we go by basically copying and pasting. Now, what I want to do, and I can't really remember how to do it, so I'm just going to copy and paste the whole thing. It'll be easier. Put that out a fair way. And we'll put that over here. And I'm just going to highlight all of this and basically duplicate it and duplicate it again. And let's see, is there, in this version I've got, it's sung 3 times. So I think that'll be plenty. You don't want it too much. Let's make this, oops, let's not change keys, let's change colour. There we go. So that one is chorus 2, verse, chorus. It's verse and chorus, but that'll do. And that one is number 3. There we go. So that is pretty much our entire song right there, all done. And we just need to then add some flourishes and dazzly bits and other bits and pieces, and there we go. So we could even, start off with some sleigh bells at the beginning and end. Why not? What do we got here? Let's hear what we, did I actually, oh yeah. That's all I want. That's nice. So we can just draw that in. We don't want 16ths. Quarter notes would be lovely. Thank you very much. Now I can't remember which key it was. Go. That's all we're after for the time being. No, that's... See, what happened in my head was something completely different. What was that? Oops. Was that. So that's part of the intro, but we'll write some more as we go along. Let's get some. Let's hear what this sounds like on the ice piano with just the melody being played on there. So we'll copy that across to the ice piano and we'll mute that one and we'll go back to the beginning, or we'll go back to there. We'll loop it from there for now, I think. That sounds lovely. So what we can do is, don't need to mute that. What we can do is mute it that way. That's better. So now we've got it on the augmented grand piano, which sounds a little bit more, bit different and bit unique, which is what I'm after. And we can swap it around a bit and change it back to that piano and then the other piano, and we'll bring in some drums at some point. Yeah, there's a lot of depth in this instrument, the augmented grand piano by Arturia. Again, so many presets. That's just insane number of presets. But yeah, ice piano is one of my favorite settings, one of my favorite presets. It's just a lovely sound. And yeah, out of all those dozens and dozens of presets, I have my one favorite. I do have others I have used in other tracks, but that just reminds me of ice and snow and that sort of thing. And for the Northern Hemisphere, Christmas is cold. Where here in Australia, we're usually trying to find a really, really cool place to be, literally a cool place to be. Last summer was a fairly cool one, only got to about 42 degrees Celsius here, rather than usually 45 to 48. That's hot. You want to stay indoors for that stuff. That's pretty nasty, and air conditioning and a fan and cool showers and swimming pool under shade, because you'll burn out there. It's nasty stuff. It's hot. So yes. Right. We've got to have the Elvish choir somewhere. I'd like to make that a bit of a theme for all my songs, to have a bit of the Elvish choir in there somewhere. The guitar might be good, to have the guitar as the first part and then build up to the piano next. I mean, this all comes into the arranging now, doesn't it? So maybe we have something like the flute as the start. One problem. Can we tell what it is, kiddies? Yes, it's an octave too low for a flute. There we go. Let's hear that. Doesn't sound too bad, but it doesn't sound nice. So let's put that back there. I think that's better, and we'll have the flute playing part of the accompaniment, I think. Only because I could program it in properly to do that, but this is going to be something that's going to be sung along to and something I sing to start off with. So what I'm planning to do is one recording where there's just like the backing instrumental track, like a karaoke, and then one with me singing the solo part of it. And then do a YouTube video for each, and then you can play them at your Christmas celebrations if you do that sort of thing, and sing along if you wish after many, many drinks of lemonade or whatever you choose to be as your beverage of choice. Because I know the last Christmas I went to, there were many beverages of many choices, and many Christmas songs were not respectfully rendered at all in any way by those who were present. Actually, no, a lot of the family at the gathering were quite good, and we did sing a lot of Christmas carols, so it was a lot of fun. Loud, but a lot of fun. All right. So, I'm thinking of getting the pipe organs towards the end. I'm thinking of getting the flute maybe for the middle bit. I'm thinking bringing the brass in when need be, the glass from marimba, maybe not for this one. I definitely want to bring in the strings. This is going to be a lot of work. Something so simple. Something that started so simple. I'm thinking of I'll leave that in for now, only because, and I'll mute that track. Eggnog. Eggnog is a drink. You can be made alcoholic or non-alcoholic, usually with brandy. Here in Australia with Bundaberg rum. That's nice at Christmas time. Good old Bundy. It's, if you make it yourself homemade, it's made with raw eggs. You need to make sure they're fresh, and a lot of cream, and then you add alcohol to it. It's you can buy some pre-made from the store, either alcoholic or non-alcoholic, or sometimes they have just the alcoholic flavouring, so it's flavoured like brandy. It's got lots of sugar in it. It's sweet, but it's a milk type drink. So, it's all right. I have had eggnog in the past years. It's more of a Northern Hemisphere drink because it's good to have it sitting around the fire and keeping warm and all that sort of thing. Whereas here in Australia, we go the shandy, if anything, which is half beer, half lemonade, because it's so stinking hot. And that's the drink of choice, I think. Either a beer or a shandy is definitely the way to go, or plenty of ice water. All right. I'm just trying to think. Let's get some chords in to do maybe for the last chorus, or the second, maybe the second chorus. Yeah, let's build it up. Build it up, buttercup. So if we just copy and paste the chords to the violins, that won't work. Why didn't that work? It should work. Oh, I think I need to do that. Drag and drop. There we go. So that worked. So basically what I've done there is I've just copied and pasted the chords, because this will just give me a guide as to what I'm going to do with the string section here to write something that works for all the strings and then basically copy and paste each one as I go. So let's glue all this together and see what we've got. There we go. And then we can work with that. That seems to be all over the place, but that's okay. Okay, some doubled up. I see what happened. Okay, let's go back. Let's unglue that. Because I think what's happened is, oh no, it's all gone into, that's okay. That's okay. Let's go back. We'll fix. Sometimes you think these shortcuts will be a great idea, and then other times it's like, no, not so much. Whoops, that's the wrong one. What did I do that for? That wasn't what I meant it. What I wanted. That one. Oh, I see. What have I done there? There we go. Right, let's go back to here. Okay, it is that. They shouldn't be like that, I don't think. Hang on. Let me look at the chord track at the same time. Because if key editor, the bar 27 we're going from is a G chord, and then towards the end it's that, and then goes to that. Oh, okay, right. So that is right. Okay. G over D. That's way too low. Anyway, all right. So I'm thinking if we don't do the little chords in between and we just do the major ones, will be a better way to go. Let's do that. See, I'm thinking as I'm going of how to do this the best way, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. That's okay. Oops. Let's bring that across to there so I can see it a bit better. And I want copy that to there. Yeah, let's just do whole bars. And then it's a G again. And then it's a D. And I think that would be the way to go. G. We need to go to there. Otherwise it doesn't make sense. We can cut that one short. C in there. Will that work? Should work. See, if we do that this way, it's actually not going to double up. I think that's a better way of doing it, because before they were sort of all over the place, weren't they? That's copying it over a lot better now. Okay. Okay. Let's hear how that sounds. So you can't really hear the long strings because mainly of this. So track delay in milliseconds. So I think cine strings are about minus 34 milliseconds. So think about it when the bow comes down, the conductor conducts on the downbeat, and that's usually as the bow's going down to hit the note and the sound coming out. And so there's this delay, and it's recorded for that delay. But when we want to put it on the bar and on time, it's a little bit of a delay, and we can change that right here. There we go. So it is good to know your libraries so you know what the delay is for your strings and that sort of thing, because they are all very different, and then some of the individual articulations are very different. So I know the staccato strings for this library are different as well, because that's more of an attack. See, I know my stuff, sort of. Some of it, and I'm going to save it right there. So this forms the basis of what we're going to do for the strings. And we're going to have the strings basically play some of this, not all of this, because the changes for sustains in strings aren't wonderful. So what we're going to do is we're going to work out what works and what doesn't work. And that's what we're going to do now. It's done the same thing again. It's overlapping. Okay. So what we want to do, what do we want to do? Basically, the bass notes will become the bass. Okay. So that's pretty simple. Yes, music making is so much fun. So we'll basically copy this across to the basses and the cellos, because they're the easy ones. So we'll copy them across to, copy it to the basses, and then what we'll do is we'll edit that for the basses and then copy what we have for the basses up an octave for the cellos. And then that's our bass line, you see. So, oops, I moved that one. So we don't need that one. We can move that to there. If you can just see what I'm doing, where the notes have been sort of cut up a bit because of the chord changes, we're just making those notes all the way across, and we can delete all of this stuff up here, and we can solo this and hear it. That's not too bad. The G over C, I'm not too... I don't know about that. I'll just shorten that to that, I think, for now. They're individual notes. I think that'll be better. And then what we're going to do is we're going to copy that up to the cellos, and we'll hear if that works. Nice. So that's the bass line. Phew, there we go. And if I brought in a bass guitar and we did drums and a whole bit more of a up-tempo style of things, then we can do that, and that will be the bass line for the bass guitar. Just copy that all the way through, give it a good foundation. Yes, hello, cello. Yes, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. How does that sound in the scheme of things? Might mute the violins for now. There we go. That doesn't sound too bad. With the other strings on top of it will sound really good. So we're getting there. We're getting there. It's a slow process, but once it's done, and then we don't have to keep that. We can make that more of a counter melody type thing. But I think if the basses stay pretty much same note, I think will be better. Okay. What else do we need? We need to try and get the violins and things. So we could... Okay, so what I'm thinking is violins 1, Marcato is an attack and a sustain, I think. Let's have a listen, shall we? Let's see where this one puts us. I usually use longs or legato and marcato. I think it works rather well. I think that sounds good. So if we go violins 1 marcato, I think that's spelt correctly. Is it marcato? Yes, it is. A lot of these musical terms are Italian in origin. Now I don't know what colour that was. It's that one. So we need to do 54 for that one, don't we? Yes, we do. We do. Because then it just makes more sense for me. So what we can do is copy that to there and see if it works. Put the right name in. And the right name is in there as well. Okay. That one's still muted. Let's hear if this sounds okay. That's not too bad. Because when you hear it with everything else, it should sound okay-ish. She says, haha. What we can do is let's just put that there for now, out of the way. And we can copy that across to the longs and see if that works. Mute that because I'm just putting that there. And when the Mikado or staccato strings with the longs, it doesn't sound too bad, but it needs to be balanced. It's a bit standoutish at the moment. So when it's mixed, it does actually sound better, because whilst sample libraries are really, really cool, they're not exactly the same as a live orchestra. Who knew? But trying to replicate that, you've got to try some tricky stuff. But again, we can play with the timings of these and that sort of thing. Use the track delay to bring them in a little bit earlier. But I think these, if I always go back to conducting. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There's a slight delay. Slight. Just tiny. Dun, 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 dun. That's better. So, yeah, you just got to watch with the libraries whether you need to actually put a track delay on or not. Otherwise, it won't line up with all your other instruments, and you'll hear that the violins are coming in late. And no one likes late violins. No, we don't. Okay, so that's good. We've got that. So we've got the main melody done by the first violins, which is lovely. That's really nice. That means we don't have to have the piano for that bit if we don't want to. Save it. Don't forget to save and have another drink. Thirsty work this. Oh my goodness, I just noticed the time. We haven't got long to go. But at least we've got a bit done. Let's quickly see if we can get the second violins and a viola line done. Yeah. And then we've got all the strings done. And then for the last part, we'll just have the piano. We might have the augmented piano, nice piano, and this for now. And we'll play with the drums. We've got 16 minutes. Yes, I have got a lot done today. I'm very happy with this, actually. This is really cool. So I've actually saved it as my Christmas template, but I'll fix it later. I must work out how to save templates correctly, and we'll work with that. All right. So the first part is just going to be the bells, the chords, that, and then the second part is going to be No piano chords. So mute those. Just so we've got something a bit different to listen to. The strings, and then there we'll have that piano with those chords, and I'll bring in some drums for the last bit. Let's see what we can do in the next 15 minutes. Here we go. Let's get some violin 2 things happening. Let's turn the metronome off because that's annoying in my ears. You can't hear them, but I certainly can hear that. I know what I meant. So it's what's the first note in the melody? Am I going for the melody? G. Basically the G major scale, isn't it? Okay. I'm going to come up with something better than this, but what I'm basically going to do is right. Violins and violas. I'm going to be doing the boring bits. Sorry, guys. Really, this is the quick and dirty version. Violins 2 and violas. There you go. Let's solo the strings and just listen to that. That's not bad for a start. Yeah, look, they can split. No, it doesn't. No. I want that there. That's better. And the same for there. I think that's right. Have I done that correctly? We'll look at that later. I think that's right. Okay, so let's take all those off. We have 13 minutes left. That's not bad to do a quick line there. All right, so let's pick some drums for the last part. Let's groove it up a bit, and let's see if we can drag and drop some addictive drums in there. Ashley, I know this is your favourite as well. So let's see if we can find something that works. Not so much. That's not bad. Oh, I like that. That's not bad. Too much. Too boring. Oh, that's kind of nice to put with the strings. What do you reckon? And then change it to that one for the last chorus. Oh, I like that. Which one was it? Yeah. Very dry. I like it. Let's drag and drop this into there. And do that, and we need a bit of a fill or something there, but we'll work it out. It's probably got a bit of a fill there. Yes, I've done my drum mapping and here's all my thingies showing up. Isn't this wonderful when you get organised? What does that sound? What does that sound like? Let's listen to it. That's cool. So what we do need, if that goes across, whoops, we want to copy it across to there. But we want the second half, so we'll just do that and we'll do that. That could work. That could work for now. And then what was the other one? That one. So we'll just drag and drop that for the last chorus, which almost does the whole thing. So what we want to do is see, 9 minutes to go. Can we do it? Can we do it? I think we can. Want that to the end. Let me see. Let me see. I'm not thinking, well, am I? No, I'm not. I want the first half. I want the first few bars. How many bars is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. 1, 2, 5 bars. So I want to duplicate it. And I want first 1, 2, 3, 5. There's method in my madness as I'm doing this extraordinarily quickly. I will do this a lot better when the time comes. And then we just move that to there. And that should, why is that not fitting? Because I can't count. So I need to bring that in 1 more bar. Okay. That may or may not sound right, but that's okay. And then what we want at the end is the Elvish choir to then do something. I love this. Love this so much. It is so much fun, the Elvish choir. Which is hilarious because when I sang in Lord of the Rings, I actually had to learn Elvish and sing Elvish, which was extraordinarily cool. So I was literally the Elvish choir. Okay. Jingle all the way, jingle all the way. That's what we need at the end. Jingle all the way. There we go. Jingle all the way. But the problem is that is completely in the wrong key. So it sounds awful. What we'll do though is, oops, go to here and see if we can jingle all the way, jingle bells, oh what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Wonder if that'll work. Oh what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. That won't work at all. So we have to let's get rid of that. Let's delete that and let's try that again. And we have 6 minutes. Jingle bells. La la la. Do. La la la.
Wow.
There we go. That's what I'm after. Some of this. Some of this going on. Some of this going on at the end. Just for a little giggle. Just for a little giggle. Why not? Okay. Let's see if we can find something.
Wow. Wow. No jumping, please. No jumping, please. No jumping, please. Christmas! Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
There we go. Let's see if that works at the end.
Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Oh dear. See, you gotta have fun. You gotta have fun.
Christmas!
I think that.
I need some cookies.
What is that one?
I need some cookies. Merry Christmas! I need some cookies. Get back to work! Get back to work! Oh? Ah! All the snow! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Oh, isn't that nice?
Merry Christmas!
All right, let's just leave it at that for now. But look, the Elvish Choir is just so... Look, it puts a smile on your face. Isn't that what this is all about? Really? You know? I think for the last 4 minutes, we've done okay. We've literally in 2 hours, we have written the bare bones for Joy to the World, and we've done the melody, which is basically verse and chorus all together. We've added that to our sort of template that we made in the last stream. We've added some drums very roughly. Basically dragged and dropped some MIDI in that is totally not going to be what's going to be the final product. Similarly with the chords, we've done a bit of a hack job with the strings, but that's okay. So what we can do is copy those across to, actually we can just duplicate those. There we go. So they will be with the piano there and the chords. Piano chords, and we've got the piano there, we've got the ice piano there, we've got the piano chords there, we've got the drums coming in there, and we can start with the sleigh bells at the beginning, and there we go. We have a Christmas song. Look at that. I think we've done okay. Should we have a listen for the last 3 minutes? How long does it go for? It goes for roughly 1.5 minutes. Really? Is that all? Well, they are short, but that's okay. And look, if you know the words, which I haven't got up on my screen at the moment, sing along at home if you choose to. And look, if you've enjoyed this live stream and you're watching this after or you're watching now, please do the thumbs up and the like thing. I really do appreciate it. I am trying to grow this channel to do lots of special new and wonderful things in the near future. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And I'm looking forward to doing lots more music and learning more as well. So yes, thank you, Ashley, for joining me. Have a great weekend. I hope you have a lovely weekend as well as we go into our Friday afternoon now. Yep, it's time for a beer. It is definitely beer, well, officially 2 minutes until beer o'clock here in Perth, Western Australia, where I'm from. So enjoy the weekend, and I will have another stream Sunday night my time, which is Sunday morning in most other places, early hours of the morning, or catch a replay. And so subscribe and ring the cowbell so you'll be notified about that one if you choose to. And it'll be great to see if I can do some more over this weekend. I'm not sure because first season of Diablo 4 is coming up in a week and I've got to get through the campaign of Diablo 4. I do like gaming. I should do a gaming stream where we listen to the music of computer games, different games. That could be cool. What do you think? Comment below if you would like to see me be a complete noob in computer games while listening to and trying to focus on different music in the games that I like to play. There's only a few. I don't play many, but I play a lot. Okay, I make music and I play computer games. Oh yeah, I've got a family in there amongst there too somewhere. I look after them on occasion. But that's okay. Look, we're coming up to the end of our stream, so I'm going to save this and I'm going to play it and you can have a listen and I will see you in the next stream. Thank you for joining me, Ashley. Thank you, everyone. And take care on that happy note. Until then, and a bit more. And I shall go, but I'm still here and now I'm not.